Okay, so take 3 on RazMansReality number 53. What's up, YouTube? The Razman back in the house. I said take 3 because the phone's been ringing off the hook, the sun's been overly peeking through and blinding me, so I have not yet had a successful attempt to post this blog. So hopefully this will be the one. If you did not see the notice that's now on the RazMansReality user profile page, I'm now going to be doing these every 48 to 72 hours because of the simple fact that so many people have said to me, Raz, you didn't talk about this when you said you were going to, or Raz, I missed the last blog. A lot of my feedback, as I mentioned before, comes from forums and from MSN and Skype conversations, so that's where the feedback is coming from that I'm talking about. If you're looking for YouTube comments and don't see them, my viewers also, of course, are more than welcome to leave YouTube comments, but due to the overwhelming nature of said feedback, I'm now giving myself more chance for my blogs to be seen and to garner a bigger audience by discontinuing the attempt to do these every 24 hours. So we're going to call this RazMansReality number 53, the questions answered edition, or the questions get answered edition, because that's what I'm going to do, is answer all the questions that I've been getting. First thing is Chris, you wanted me to expand on that special feature from Order of the Phoenix, the editing feature. Well, the webcam is now at an angle where you can somewhat see my flat screen back behind me, so I'm going to see how far this headset mic will stretch, and I will attempt to demonstrate said feature in a future blog, probably in a future blog. I said feature twice, sorry. In a future blog, hopefully the next one. I don't know how well it will translate on camera because it is at an angle and it is not HD since I don't have an HD webcam, but we'll see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, you probably will never see that error and I will just be talking about said feature. Question number 2 is, Razman, yesterday, Batman the Complete Motion Picture Anthology, a collection of all the Batman films prior to Batman Begins and The Dark Knight that were seen in theaters, is out on Blu-ray as of yesterday. Are you going to be picking that up? Absolutely. When I'm able to get a hold of the money for it, I absolutely will pick up those movies. As previously mentioned, Batman is probably my favorite character of all time, other than Spider-Man, and those two superhero characters are tied as far as personal fandom goes, so I will definitely be picking that up along with Batman Begins, because I don't have Batman Begins on Blu-ray as of yet either. But if you're looking for a good price on that, as well as Spider-Man, as I personally have been since I don't have those on Blu-ray yet, if you're looking for a good price on those two sets, I recommend going to Best Buy, because Best Buy has the Batman Anthology for about $10 less than advertised, and that probably will only last a week, so the quicker you can jump on that, the better. And it also has the Spider-Man Trilogy box set for $69.99, so with tax that's about $75, $64 or $54, so you round that up to $67. So those are all really great prices. And here comes the sun again. Sorry about that, fans. Nothing apparently that I can do. There's clouds going in and out of my face right now, but those are really great prices on those, so if you can pick those up, I highly recommend doing so at Best Buy. And finally, since all the motion pictures that have been released in theaters are now available on Blu-ray. RazMan, what is your favorite Batman film of all time? Well, it still is The Dark Knight. Yes, there's the reason everyone else gives about Heath Ledger. Yeah, that's a big reason. But the other is that no one, I think, has just captured this character to a T. It is everything that the character should be portrayed as someone who is a hardcore reader of the comics over his 29 years on this planet. And The Dark Knight is just better than Batman Begins because it has the Joker and Two-Face in it, two iconic Batman villains, rather than a Ra's al Ghul character who is in the comics but isn't really explored pretty much until the Dark Knight graphic novels that actually came out with the Batman Begins release, or the Darker Knight graphic novels, I guess is what I should call them. I'm not sure what the actual name on those are. I'll have to look that up for a future blog. But anyway, Nolan, I think, really captured this character much the same way that Iron Man was modernized right before the Iron Man movie, and subsequently that's the way that movie was shot. So that's why I like that movie, because it's more in line to the Iron Man that I personally envision. So same with Dark Knight and Batman Begins, but I like Dark Knight slightly better. With that, that's all the time I have for today, so please continue to comment, rate, subscribe, and this is reality according to the RazMan. And RazMan style, it's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.